Hi, this is Deepak. Today I'm going to show you how to combine data from multiple sheets in an Excel file, and that's going to be automated in future. For example, new data comes in our data source file. Our automation will automatically will fetch the data from that is been added newly and update it. Okay, so for sample, I have created four sheets: Jan, Feb, March, April. The layout of all tables is same. I will close this file, and here I have a fresh empty Excel file through which we will go to Power Query. So I'll go to data, get data from file from Excel workbook. We can fetch shortly the Excel of our data source from here, but we will use little bit M code here. So I'll go to from other source and blank query. Okay, here in formula bar, I will write a function file.content open parentheses. This file.contents ask for the path as text, the path of the file where the file is saved. So I go to my file, press shift and right click, copy as path and paste this path here and hit enter. Okay, so file is fetched. So first of all, I'm gonna show you using user interface how to combine the data, and then we will redo the same thing using little bit M code and see the difference. Okay, so through user interface, what we do in name column, we see our files, our sheets are visible: Jan, Feb, March, April, and these tables are just the name of the tables. We don't need them, so I will deselect these tables and click OK. In data column, we have the table, actual data table where the data lies. So I will just expand this, uncheck this, use original columns as prefix, and OK. Now the data is combined. Quickly, we will get rid of those unwanted auto created columns through Power Query as they are not needed. Remove columns. And the last step is to promote the headers. As you see, the headers are not at right place. For that, I need to go to transform, use first row as headers, and we are good to go. Okay, so let's load it and check. Close and load. Okay, load the data in existing sheet we are in right now, and okay, fine. So let's see, that's been okay, cool. So all four sheets data has been combined one below another. Let me just close this file for a second, and this file basically is saved on desktop. I will open it. So let's go back to our source file and do some changes. For the visual purpose, I will create another sheet with the same data just for visual purpose, naming this sheet as May, and also I will change the period here. Okay, so we have added columns. I mean, add another column, or maybe not. We'll check it if it works or not, because we have done it through user interface. I will close this file, data source file, and let's go back to our solution that we have created, the Power Query created. Now I will quickly just open the right pen through data, query and query connection. So 387 rows were already there when there were uh, four sheets. Now we have added May, so let's click, put the cursor anywhere here, right click and refresh. Let's see if that May sheet is added or not. Okay, refresh is completed, and you see that May sheet, the fifth sheet, has not added, and that's where the M code comes into picture. That helps a lot. All right, so let's go back to Power Query and redo this to make it fully dynamic. I'm going to just create a copy of this All right, and let me just delete all the steps that we have created until here. So this was the first step. Okay, for sure, of course, now because we have added May column, so in May sheet, so we can see May sheet. After this, we will create another sheet to check. All right, so here we will use the M code. So let me just do this, deselect my tables one more time. All done, and okay. So we are left with just the sheets that we have in our table. However, we are going to do some M codes changes here. I will delete everything here which is hard coded. Okay, and I will open square bracket and write kind is equal to sheets, or not sheet but sheet. Okay, okay, so let me just put one other parenthesis to close it. Cool. So we are left with just sheets what we need actually, so there is no filter as of now. Here we in the source step we had tables. Here I just did some changes in M code and modified it, wherein it has given the sheets only that we need. Okay, of course we have tables now. We will expand, uncheck. Okay, cool. Again, get rid of those unwanted columns that are not needed. Remove, promote headers, use that, use first row as headers. Good to go. Okay, all right, so let's load this one now. Load to, and let's load it in new worksheet. So this is our new worksheet. Let's call it dynamic. And okay, let's see if all the sheets have been uploaded. April, Feb, Jan, March, and May. So all 5 sheets are loaded here. Now again, let me just close it and go to our data source. Open it. Let's add more sheets, more 2 sheets, let's say, and call it July. And the next one we can just name June. Okay, so we have added 2 more sheets. So in our solution, data from June and July should be available, right? Let's open the data, the file what we had created for from Power Query. Again, this is dynamic sheets that we just created from Power Query using M code, and it has opened. So because we have 2 queries, one is the earlier one and the second one is this. So we have 484 rows here. I put the cursor and right click and refresh. You see, rows have been extended 6, it is 78, and the sheets from June, July, and May, June and July, I mean both sheets, June and July that we just created have been added to this solution. So that's what I was wanting to show you, that how we can create a dynamic solution through Power Query and using little bit M code rather than using just interface, because interface automates the solution 95% I would say, but that rest 5% is something, is the big roadblock. So this is what I wanted to show you. You can use this trick in automating your data day-to-day reporting. I hope it helps, and that's all for today. Thank you. You see you soon.